Welcome to week 2. Let's take a look at what assignments we have this week, what you'll be working on. So week 2, um, some reading in your textbook, and so getting into quantitative reasoning, and so just kind of this problem solving process that you'll be introduced to in this week. And so make sure you read through that. You do have a quiz on your reading. On these reading quizzes, you'll see that you have 2 attempts. So if it didn't go as well as you wanted the first time, try it again. But make sure you do that reading and get to know the quantitative reasoning process. We'll be using it for the rest of the semester. We also have a second discussion this week, and this one just in your groups. And so you'll be divided into those groups you signed up for last week. And you'll be just introducing yourself to each other in those groups. Same kind of rules as our last discussion. Try and get your main post in by Thursday, and then replies should be in by Saturday. Your groups are small enough. It'd be great if you can reply to all of your group members, but reply to at least 2 of them to meet the assignment requirements. We also have this week your first Excel assignment. So this is your sandwich assignment, and what this looks like, let me pull up the Excel file, is this right here. So we have this Excel file, looks like this, and you'll find that most of your group assignments will look similar to this. This one's an individual assignment you'll do on your own, but next week you'll start your first group ones, and they look a lot like this, usually with multiple steps, multiple parts. So pay attention down here on the bottom to the different sheets. Make sure all of those get filled out. And basically, you're going to walk through the quantitative reasoning process to help you decide whether you should bring a sandwich from home or buy a sandwich. All right, and so go through all of the steps, evaluate what's happening here, different costs for each of those. Some things to consider as you do this cost, especially for this bringing from home. Each of these different items make different amounts of sandwiches. So you have to think about, okay, how am I gonna do these calculations? You know, this one's making 8 sandwiches. So you kind of have to think about that as you're deciding on these costs and how you're going to do that. If you need some help with Excel, there is a video linked in here that you can use. Working through this, and then some submission instructions. Basically just submit that in here in Canvas. You'll be able to submit the assignment. There is a quiz that goes along with this, so don't forget to take the quiz after you have completed that Excel file. And so on the quiz, this one, you get 1 chance. So be careful with your answers as you're entering those in on the quizzes. And so same will be with your group quizzes when you do those. 1 attempt. So be careful as you select your answers and you enter those in. All right, so all of that stuff, that is due by Thursday of this week. And then on Saturday, you do have another Mobius assignment. And so this one, again, focused on that quantitative reasoning process, and that's mainly what your questions will be. Just using the process that you've learned. There are some calculations you'll have to perform. I don't think most of them should be too complicated, but if you have questions, let me know, or contact a tutor so that you can get some help with that. If you have any other questions you have about assignments, anything else, leave them in the comments here or send me an email. Happy to help out in whatever way I can. Good luck with this week.